Hello, Russell Mays here for Kenra Professional. Today we're going to do Tyler's hair. She is a pediatric nurse working on the front lines every day making a difference. So we're going to celebrate that today and blow her hair dry in a modern shag shape.
My name is Tyler Vecchiarelli. I'm a nurse and I work at Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. So my mom is a nurse and my grandmother was a nurse. When my mom raised me, it was about helping other people and what can you do to impact society or the others around you in your community. The way that I feel like I can help and make a change or make a difference in people's lives is by helping them, and obviously nursing is a great avenue. You get to help them, especially during scary or fearful or unknown times.
So I'm going to start with Kenra smoothing spray. So I'm going to apply the spray section by section, roots to ends. It's an ultra fine mist that's perfect for fine to medium hair to give it a lot of smoothing and shine without weighing the hair down. I want to make sure I still have some volume at the scalp, so I'm going to apply some Kenra Volume Mousse Extra 17 to make sure I still have a nice amount of volume. To start, I want to remove most of the moisture so I don't kill myself trying to blow it dry from completely wet. I'm going to start right in the middle, and everything on the left side of her head, I'm going to blow over to the right side. And I want to make sure I aerate the hair at the scalp to get it off of the scalp so I have the best chance of having some movement and the most amount of volume. Now that we got the roots dry, I'm going to go through and section off ear to ear across the back and the nape. I like to start building my shape in the nape and then work up to the top. This section size is going to be determined by the thickness of the hair and also the size of my round brush. I want to make sure that I hold this 90 degrees from the head as I'm blowing dry. That way I'm assured of the most amount of volume that I can possibly get. At this point, I'm going to take a horseshoe section from recession to recession around the top of the head. Now here I want to make sure I blow this dry on base. So I'm pulling the hair up, putting the brush right on the parting, rolling the brush over as I pull down on the hair to create tension. So now when I stretch that from the root, it's going to pull that natural wave that she has in it out. I could also wrap the base and pin this and leave this out. I don't want the ends to be real curly. Now I'm going to section across the top, just from horseshoe to horseshoe side, across the crown. This section here is the most important as far as volume goes, because this is the part everybody wants as big as possible. So here, I want to make sure that I'm still holding straight up on base towards the ceiling. It's a natural tendency for me to pull towards myself, which is going to flatten the hair at the scalp. I want to maintain straight up in the air. The last section, I want to really pay attention to these baby hairs around the front. So when I blow it dry, I'm not going to pull this one straight up in the air because that's going to make those baby hairs stick straight up and she'll have a halo. So I'm going to continue to pull forward, but I'm going to lower this section a little bit as I round brush it to keep me from having to fight those hairs. I like to go through and just aerate the entire thing to make it look a little more lived in. So I will turn the heat down and then just sporadically blow the roots dry all over to make it look more lived in. To finish her hairstyle off, I want to use a little bit of Kenra Volume Spray 25 just to make sure it stays. I hope you enjoyed my take on a modern shag blowout featuring smoothing spray. In these difficult times that we live in today, every act of kindness, no matter how large or small, can make a difference. Be a hero and help Kenra celebrate those that make an impact in their community daily. For more information, check out the description box below. See you next time.
One of the things that I feel is so important, especially during COVID, is always just to give back, right? We are so fortunate to live in the place that we live and be where we are. Just to refocus on that, right? You're so fortunate to be here, to get to enjoy everyday life. So I think just to refocus, give back, and focus on your community or those that are surrounding you that may not have every opportunity or the things that you have is so important.